Hey guys, Mr. Saving the Day. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the Honda here I've been having trouble with. Love my Honda mowers. I've had this one quite a while now. It is the H whatever. You can see my serial number there probably. So you make sure we're talking about the same mower when we're talking about this. But the problem that I was having is when I'd be driving along, what would happen is it was like the wheel had a lot of play in it. And whenever I got on a slope or make a turn, the wheel would kind of do one of these, is what I was noticing. Or flex like this, I get a grinding noise. Well, that grinding noise, what that grinding noise is there's a gear in here that runs this way. This little gear runs this way. And when there was flexing in this part, it would allow some space in here, and then it basically would do what you're seeing here. See the grinding on these wheels? These wheels are easy enough to get. There's different ones. There's a 9-tooth and a 12-tooth count one. This is 9. I'm just guessing, guys. I've taken this all apart, but I thought maybe this will help somebody else. So what I had done in the past was I took some big flat washers basically and shimmed back in here in this area here to stop the flexing of the wheels. You know, this one has a little bit, but not even as much as the other one did. And this one doesn't seem to do all the grinding. So when I took it off, what I noticed over here is once I took off the wheel, and you saw that little gear there, and there's some retaining rings that hold this into place. If I put this on, look how sloppy it is. So I ordered another one, and I got the new one, and there is barely any slop to it whatsoever. So I think what's actually happening, a lot of people have different ideas of the internet. I've never really seen anyone do this, but this thing is getting wore out, is what it is. Look at, there's like no bushing in this one compared to that one. And I have a feeling that is what happened to this side here. So once I get this fixed, we'll see. All right, guys, I'm working my way through this. I wish I could show you guys every bit of every step that I do. I know how some of you guys, you know, the feedback you guys give me, but there's a left and a right hand side, and this side that I'm working on is actual left. So if you're behind the mower, it's the left side is what I'm working on. And that gear here, we're gonna find out what it is. I have to do things. I fix things not to make videos. I fix things because they need fixed. So I took the whole thing off, but I'm hoping just to throw a little video up here, maybe it helps somebody. I'll show you putting it back together. And if you can put it back together, it's the opposite way taking it apart. So, but let me, again, here, just show you with the flashlight. Old part, new part. See what I'm talking about? You can just look and see that it ain't right. So here is the Honda number on it that I got. I actually got mine off Amazon. It was like 17 All right, guys, bucks. Another day here, and I just thought I'd explain a little something to you on this thing. So on the new part, you see this little ring right there. On that little ring is going to go that little ring right there is going to go a retaining ring, and the retaining ring looks like this. And it's got these two little holes on one side. And what happens is you have to open that up and then get it over that and snap it into place. And there's a washer between this and the wheel that keeps it in place. And this will be the outside over here, and this will be the inside that goes through the housing on the mower. And you're going to need probably a pair of little pliers like this. And all this does is allow you to open that up and then slide it in place and then drop it into that groove I just showed you on there. But right now I'm going to work at putting it all back together. So this is going to go back onto the outside there I just showed you about. I'm going to make sure I grease this really good though. Make sure I get a nice grease in there because it definitely gets some wear. And I'll catch you after I kind of have this part back into place. All right, guys, I'm going to get you in here as close as I can. So this part here is that part I was just showing you put back through the frame. This little washer then goes into place, and then I've got to take this ring. See, the ring won't go down. I've got to spread it open and then drop it into the little ring right there. And I'll be done with the underneath part of the mower. And then let's just swing around over here. I could probably show you this side of it. So here's that new part back into place. And it's the adjustment for the height and everything. But you can see the shaft coming down there through it, basically a transmission shaft coming down through it. I put a little red grease on it. But on this side now is another ring, 2 rings actually. And I have to get everything back in place the way it goes there. And right here is a slot where a spring and a woodruff key is going to go. And that basically is what the gear rides on and allows it to, you know, when you hear it go click, 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 click forward, and then you roll it the other way and it won't roll, that goes in there. So that shaft is actually going to, you'd think it'd go that way, which is the forward, but it actually runs this way, and then the gear hits the gear on the wheel and it makes it go forward. So you got to kind of think in reverse at that point. But let me get that retaining ring on, and then I'll set the mower down so you can see how I got it set here right now, guys. I got it kind of set on its side. I turn the gas off. You guys make sure you turn the gas off, because otherwise it'll just pour gas out of the carburetor. I just have it set on a little wood block there that I found. It balanced real nice with that box in the back, and then I'm working right there. So let me get these pliers and get at it. All right, guys, you can see right there the retaining ring is into place in that little slot, and that little washer thing here, it's just free floating. There's one on the other side too. I'm not actually sure what they do, but it's free floating as well. Maybe it's supposed to be inside that bushing, but it doesn't fit in there. So anyways, off to the outside. All right, guys, I wanted to give you a little bit of a view of the old gear compared to the new one. See the old one here? It's got the big groove in it. And the new one, it's nice and fresh. So I'm going to lose the old one, which you can get these on Amazon pretty cheap. So I think it was $9 for the set. So I had an extra one because I didn't need one for the right. I just needed it here for the left. So I'm gonna start stacking everything back onto where this goes. And here's that small slot right there. And inside there is a spring that you don't want to use, and a woodruff key goes in there. I'll show you that in a second. All right, guys, I dropped the mower on my GoPro. Yay me. Broke my protective glass that I put on both sides of it, but we can still see it here, I hope. So just get these washers right. Big fat one, little thin one, retaining ring that holds those in place. Then we got a thin one. Then we're gonna put on the guard, don't forget that. When you put this piece back in, remember it goes behind here. Before you put it in, a little tab is gonna be in here, so don't put it upside down. I did all those. I forgot to put this in. I put it on, then it was the wrong way, and the whole time getting that retaining ring off and on through there. So I've been at this way longer than I needed to be. I'm gonna make sure you guys get it right. So the other thing is I didn't remember the way these things went, so I had to take it off the other side to see how they were because I never messed with that side of it. So I'm going to put that on. Then here's where that little woodruff key goes in the shaft. We'll set it there. And then we have to make sure this goes on correctly, the gear. So I'm going to line it up with one of the slots there. Try to do it with one hand with you guys. All right, there it is. Okay. That's all right. Get some of the grass off of there. Then we're going to put the washer on. And then the retaining ring, guys. This is a tricky part here. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. If I can do this one hand, it'll be like a score, because you guys, this would be the only thing that you guys got to see me actually do. But like I said, I'm not gonna set up a tripod and do. You need to laugh at me doing this. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna spread it open and slide it in place until it clicks into the groove. There we go. All set. Now I just put the wheel on. That's it, guys. Okay guys, I just want to show you here. I've got the wheel mounted. Goes forward, and then it locks going forward. So everything's good. Now I'm just going to give it a test to see. And like I said, what was happening before, it was like there's hardly any play in it now. That's what there was so much play in the wheel. I think it was coming off the gears there. That's what the issue was. So let's check the other one. And this one feels pretty loose. It will probably start doing it next. I probably should have replaced them both, but got it done. Ready to cook grass. Anyways, hope this helps you guys out. We'll see if it works here in a second. Mr. Saving the Day out.